Godwin. Gia Dixon.
T.I AMASS Fomena is represented by
Abdul Momin Abdullah.
Banda Hamdan Minimbing.
St. Hubert Minor Seminary is represented by
Owusu Efie Manasi Amposa.
Percy Soyuri Kokme.
Armed Forces Senior High Technical School is represented by
Amankwa Collins Jr. Final year.
Sapon Nyantechi Henry.
the Girl Regional Championship is proudly sponsored by GOL with support from Joy News. This is a primetime production. My name is Dr. Thelma Ohinieje, a senior lecturer at the School of Pharmacy, University of Ghana, Legon, and I'm your quiz mistress. To our competing schools, some rules for this contest. We'll have this contest in 4 rounds. We'll begin in round 1. And here I would ask you a series of questions to test your knowledge of concepts in physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. If a question comes to your school and it involves calculations, you have 30 seconds to give an answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds. If you answer a major question to your school correctly, you'll be awarded 3 points. If the answer is incorrect, the question becomes available to the 3 other schools. And the first school to ring their bell can answer that bonus question for 1 point if they answer correctly. However, if the answer is incorrect, there's a penalty point of 1. Okay, are we good? Okay, so best wishes to all the schools. In this round, I'll start from Konongo Odumasi Senior High School. A preamble to all the schools. Give the formula of the 2 major products formed from the decomposition of the given compound. Konongo Odumasi, calcium carbonate. Go ahead.
CaO and CO2.
That's correct. T.I AMASS Fomena. Sodium carbonate.
We have sodium oxide and carbon dioxide.
That's not correct. And I would allow St. Hubert Minor Seminary to answer that bonus.
Sodium carbonate is stable to heat, and so it will not decompose.
No, that's not correct. St. Hubert Minor, calcium hydroxide. Go ahead.
Calcium oxide. That is CaO and H2O.
That's correct. Armed Forces, silver bromide.
AG and BR.
That's
BR2.
I'll take that. And so T.I AMASS, your answer was Na2O plus CO2. And I asked for formula, not name. I asked for formula. Konongo Odumasi, find the charge on a conducting sphere of radius 0.75 millimeters and potential 3.0 volts. Go ahead.
The charge is 2.5 by 10 exponent negative 13 coulombs.
Yes, that's correct. T.I AMASS Fomena, find the potential of a conducting sphere of radius 7.2 millimeters, which carries a net charge of negative 5.4 nanocoulomb.
We have negative 1.33 microcoulomb.
No. Konongo Odumasi.
6.8 by 10 exponent 3 volts.
No. St. Hubert Minor. Find the radius of a conducting sphere whose potential is 2.4 volts when the charge on it is 16 picocoulomb. Go ahead.
6.0 times 10 exponent negative 2 meters.
That's correct. Armed Forces. Find the charge on a conducting sphere of radius 32 millimeters and potential 18 volts. Go ahead.
We have 6.4 by 10 to the power negative 11 coulomb.
That's correct. So T.I AMASS Fomena, your answer was minus 6.3 volts. Minus 6.3 volts. A preamble. Factorize the cubic polynomial. Factorize the cubic polynomial. Konongo Odumasi. F of x equals 2x cubed plus 7x squared minus 5x minus 4. Yes.
So, in one bracket, x minus 1, multiply in another bracket, 2x. 2x minus 1, multiply in another bracket. Multiply another bracket, x minus 4.
That's not correct. A bonus to St. Hubert.
We have 3 brackets multiplying. In the first bracket, 2x plus 1. In the second bracket, x plus 4. And in the third bracket, x minus 1.
That's correct. T.I AMASS Fomena. F of x equals x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, a bonus to armed forces.
3 brackets multiplying, and in the first expression x minus 1, multiplying another expression x plus 1, and then the last expression x minus 1.
No. St. Hubert. F of x equals x cubed minus 7x squared plus 7x plus 15, 15. Yes, go ahead.
We have 3 brackets multiplying. In the first bracket, x plus 1. In the second bracket, x minus 3. And in the third bracket, x minus 5.
That's correct. Armed forces. Okay. So just in this round, if it's your main question, even if your hand is up and I haven't called you, speak into the microphone, okay? All the time is yours. So don't wait before I to call you before. Otherwise you can be bailed out. Armed forces, your polynomial f of x equals x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 2. Go ahead.
You have 3 brackets multiplying. In the first bracket, s plus 1 multiplying another bracket, x minus 1, multiplying another bracket, x plus 2.
That's correct. So T.I AMASS, Fomena, your answer was the expression x minus 2 multiplying the expression x squared plus x plus 1. Konongo Odumasi, what is an incomplete flower?
An incomplete flower refers to a type of flower which does not have all the floral parts present, or some of its floral parts are not found.
I'll take it. T.I AMASS, Fomena, what are tepals? A bonus. Konongo Odumasi.
Okay. Tepals refers to the component of appearance, that is, the part of like a flower which cannot be distinguished to be either petals or sepals.
Saint Hubert, what is an imperfect flower?
Okay, so an imperfect flower refers to a flower in which there is the absence of one of the sexual form, that is either the androecium or the gynoecium is not present within the flower, or both.
I'll take it. Armed forces. What is a staminate flower?
So, a staminate flower is a type of flower which has only the stamen, that is the male part, present.
I'll take it. A preamble. For the given pair of half cells and the EMF, give the cell reaction of a possible voltaic cell that can be formed. I'll take it again. For the given pair of half cells and the EMF, give the cell reaction of a possible voltaic cell that can be formed. Okay. Konongo Odumasi, SN4 plus / SN2 plus, the E naught equals negative 0.14 volts, and then Fe2 plus / Fe, the E naught equals negative 0.41 volts. Go ahead.
It is given by Fe plus SN4 plus going into Fe2 plus SN2 plus.
That's correct. T.I AMASS, H plus / H2 the E naught is 0.00 volts. And then I2 slash I minus, the EMF is 0.54 volts.
We have I2 plus 2H plus going into H2 plus 2I minus.
No. I'll allow St. Hubert to answer.
We have I2 plus H2 going into 2H plus 2I minus.
That's correct. St. Hubert. CR2 plus slash CR. EMF is negative 0.89 volts. And then PB4 plus slash PB2 plus. EMF is 1.67 volts. Yes.
We have PB4 plus CR going into PB2 plus CR2 plus.
That's correct. Armed forces. Armed forces. AL3 plus slash AL. EMF is negative 1.66 volts. And MG2 plus slash MG. E naught is negative 2.38 volts. Go ahead.
Okay, we are having 3mg plus 2al, 3 plus going into 2al plus 3mg 2 plus.
That's correct. A preamble. A ring of radius r and mass m spins about its axis at angular frequency omega. I'll take that again. A ring of radius r and mass m spins about its axis at angular frequency omega. Konongo Odumasi, find the kinetic energy of the ring if m equals 1.20 kilogram, r equals 0.250 meters, and omega equals 72.0 rad per second. Go ahead. That's correct.
The thing is having assaulted the tip.
T.I AMASS. Okay. Give us the answer again into the microphone.
194.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
If it's too far, it's
Okay. Repeat the answer into the microphone.
194 joules.
That's correct. T.I AMASS, Fomena. Find R if the kinetic energy of the ring is 0.600 kilojoules when omega equals 4.00 times 10 to the power 2 rad per second, given that m equals 0.400 kilograms. A bonus to St. Hubert. Okay. No other school has rang the bell, so then I'll allow them. If another school rings the bell, or do you want, does another school wants, yeah, so it's fine, go ahead.
We have 1.88 times 10 exponent negative 1 meters.
That's not correct. Your own question. So, okay. So just to clarify, if a student gives an answer to their main question before if they give an answer to their question and their answer is wrong, I would have to rule before a school rings the bell for a bonus. But if the school is belled out, another school can ring because then they don't have any more time. So the first school that rings the bell after the previous bell goes, I'll allow them to answer. Okay. St. Hubert, find omega when the kinetic energy of the ring is 0.64 kilojoules, given that R equals 0.50 meters and M equals 0.20 kilogram.
We have 160 radians per second.
That's correct. Armed forces. Find M, given that R equals 0.320 meters and the kinetic energy of the ring is 7.20 joules. When omega is 15.0 radians per second. Okay. Available for a bonus. Okay. So the mass here is 0.625 kilograms. And the R for T.I AMASS, your answer was 0.125 meters. Okay. A preamble. Find the greatest and least values of. Find the greatest and least values of Konongo Odumasi, sin squared x minus 4 sin x plus 1. Yes.
The least value is 6 and the greatest value is negative 2.
No. A bonus to St. Hubert.
The least value is negative 2 and the greatest value is 6.
That's correct. T.I AMASS. T.I AMASS. Cos squared x plus 6 cos x plus 13. St. Hubert.
The greatest value is 20 and the least value is positive 8.
That's correct. St. Hubert. Sin squared x plus 8 sin x plus 7.
So the greatest value is positive 16 and the least value is 0.
That's correct. Armed forces. Cos squared x minus 10 cos x plus 18. Go ahead.
Okay. The least value is 9 and the greatest value is 29.
That's correct. Our last set of questions for the round. Konongo Odumasi. What is the average number of times the human heart beats?
I'm 72 beats per minute.
No. I have 70. T.I AMASS. What is the origin and meaning of the root word for systole? Systole. What is the origin and meaning?
The meaning of systole is when the heart relaxes to allow blood to come inside it, and the origin is Greek or what?
A bonus.
Like somebody asked you.
Okay. St. Hubert Minor. Mention and explain the root word for diastole.
Okay. Diastole is the root word of diastole is Greek and it means to relax. And in diastole, this is the phase of the cardiac cycle where the heart relaxes in order to receive blood.
2 out of 3. Armed forces. What is the sequence of diastole and systole in the atria? Go ahead.
Okay. So in the atrial, the diastole and systole happens alternatively in order to allow the movement of blood throughout the body.
A bonus. Okay. So the origin and meaning of the root word for systole. The origin is Greek. And the word systole means contraction. Okay. For St. Hubert, I asked you to mention and explain the root word. So I didn't ask for the origin. So the root word is diastole, and it means relaxation. So that's why I gave you partial mark. Okay. And armed forces, your answer was the sequence is systole, diastole, diastole. Okay. That brings us to the end of round 1. go on to give the scores for round 1. There are a few protests here. So first one is from Konongo Odumasi, about when I asked what's the average number of times the heart beats. They said 72 beats per minute. I would accept that answer. And St. Hubert is also challenging the answer to a bonus question they gave. When I asked if, or was it a main question? Bonus. Sodium carbonate. I asked if it decomposes, if undergoes decomposition, what are the products? So they are saying sodium bicarbonate is stable to heat, but rather the anhydrous form is stable to heat than the hydrated. So you are saying that it's the hydrated that will rather undergoes decomposition. So I've spoken to the consultant, and the question didn't state the conditions for the decomposition. It said if it undergoes decomposition, what will be the product? So you are not to assume whether it's stable to heat or not. It depends on the amount of energy you give. It would undergo decomposition. So I was expecting the answers Na2O and carbon dioxide. So I would not accept that. On that note, the scores at the end of round 1 are T.I AMASS Fomena 0, Armed Forces Senior High Technical School 17 points, Konongo Odumasi Senior High School 18 points, St. Hubert Minor Seminary 25 points. Round 2. All the schools at the same time. The first school to ring their bell and gives the correct answer will be awarded 3 points. A second correct answer is worth 2 points. A third and fourth correct answer is worth 1 point. So at any time, if you have an answer, ring your bell. Okay, I'll stop. And immediately I stop, it means I want your answer. So just give your answer. I'll count up to 3 seconds. If your answer is not forthcoming, I'll move on to the next school. Okay? At any time, if your answer is incorrect, there's a penalty point of 1. Our first question for the speed race. Given the vectors A equals 3I minus 4j and B equals I plus j, find the magnitude of the vector B minus A. Konongo Odumasi.
Square root of 29 units.
No. Yes, St. Hubert.
We have root 29 units.
Okay, any other school? Okay. Yes. T.I AMASS.
Root 41 units.
No. Okay. I have, 4, armed forces.
Root 29 units.
Come again. Root 29. Why you? I have 2 root 5. Our next question. The line y equals 2x minus 1 is a tangent to the curve y equals x squared minus 2x plus 3. Find the coordinates of the point of contact of the tangent with armed forces.
2,7.
No. With the curve. Oh, you rang your bell. Okay.
We have the coordinates 1,2.
No. Okay, I have 2,3. A linear sequence is given by -8, -5, -2, 1. What term of the sequence is 34? St. Hubert.
We have it to be the
Answer.
15th term.
That's correct. Okay, our next question. What are essential amino
Essential amino acids. These refer to the amino acids which the body requires, which are obtained from diet and cannot be synthesized by the body.
That's correct. So the key thing is that the body cannot synthesize it. Okay. What is the gall?
The gallbladder, it stores the bile which is produced by the liver.
I'll give it. Okay, our next question. What is bile? Konongo Odumasi.
Okay. Bile refers to the substance produced by the liver which is used to emulsify fats and oils, and it is the chemical substance which is used.
I'll take it. Our next question. Find the limiting wavelength of a photon that just produces a photoelectron from a photocathode of work function 7.5 times 10 to the power -19 joules. St. Hubert.
We have 2 points. 2.6
Yeah.
by 10 exponent times 10 exponent -5 meters.
No. Who rang the bell next? T.I AMASS.
2.64 by 10 to the power -7 meters.
No. Okay. I have 2.7 by 10 exponent -7 meters. Okay. A 28 Newton object is suspended at rest by a horizontal string and a second string inclined to the vertical at 60 degrees. Find the tension in horizontal string. Konongo Odumasi.
14 newtons.
No. St. Hubert.
24 newtons.
No. (28 √3 newtons). An 850 Newton object slides at constant velocity over a rough horizontal surface under the action of 100 Newton force, inclined above the horizontal at 30 degrees. Find the coefficient of kinetic friction between the surface and the object. T.I AMASS.
You have root 3 on 3.
No. Okay, root 3 on 16. Calculate the percentage by mass of carbon in the compound with the molecular formula C6H8O7. St. Hubert Minor.
We have it to be given as 30. That's we have it to be 37.5%.
I'll take it. And so, St. Hubert, that's your last warning. Actually, your first and your last. Perchloric acid, HClO4, is formed when dichlorine heptoxide is dissolved in water. How many moles of the anhydride is needed to produce 10 moles of the acid? Yes, St. Hubert.
5 moles.
That's correct. Our last question for the round. Our last question. What is the actual empirical formula of the compound responsible for itches from ant bite? Konongo Odumasi.
It is CH2O2.
That's correct. That brings us to the end of round 2. Okay, so before the scores come, the first maths question I asked, Konongo Odumasi said route 29. That's correct. It's the correct answer. Konongo Odumasi, their first maths question, route 29. It's correct. Konongo Odumasi brought the protest, but I've addressed that already, okay? So they have that mark. Okay, round 2. The scores. T.I AMASS Fomena, -2. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School, 16 points. Konongo Odumasi Senior High School, 31 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary, 32 points. Before we go on to round 3, Armed Forces Senior High Technical School would like Christiana to come on for Collins. Round 3. So in round 3, each statement that I make to your school, I want the contestants to tell me if it's true or false. If you answer correctly, you'll be awarded 2 points. If your answer is incorrect, there's a penalty point of 1. If you decline to answer and you are bailed out, another school can ring for that question. So all eyes on me, okay? No communication with the audience. In this round, I'll start from T.I AMASS. T.I AMASS, copper is a macronutrient used by the body to synthesize hemoglobin.
False.
Yes, it's false. St. Hubert. Zinc is a micronutrient that helps with wound healing in the body.
False.
No, it's true. Armed Forces. Fluorine gives strong teeth and bones, and it is a macronutrient.
Okay, it's false.
Yes, it's false. Konongo Odumasi, potassium is important for nerve conduction and muscle contraction.
False.
No, it's true. This is a preamble to all the schools. Consider the function y equals minus 2 sine 3x. Consider the function y equals minus 2 sine 3x. T.I AMASS, the range of the function is y such that minus 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 2.
True.
Yes, it's true. St. Hubert, the domain of the function is minus pi less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi. Go ahead.
True.
No, it's false. Armed forces. The amplitude of the function is negative 2.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. Konongo Odumasi, the period of the function is t equals 2 pi on 3.
True.
Yes, it's true. T.I AMASS, butanoic acid is a stronger acid than 2-chlorobutanoic acid.
False.
Yes, it's false. St. Hubert, 2-chlorobutanoic acid is a stronger acid than 3-chlorobutanoic acid.
True.
Yes, it's true. Armed forces, 2-chlorobutanoic acid is a stronger acid than 2-bromobutanoic acid.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Konongo Odumasi, 3-methylbutanoic acid is a stronger acid than 3-bromobutanoic acid.
False.
Yes, it's false. A preamble. A collimated beam of white light from an incandescent light source passes through a narrow vertical slit in an opaque vertical screen onto a parallel observation screen placed at a distance from the slit. I'll take it again. A collimated beam of white light from an incandescent light source passes through a narrow vertical slit in an opaque vertical screen onto a parallel observation screen placed a distance from the slit. T.I AMASS, the image formed on the observation screen is a series of vertical white bands arising from diffraction at the slit?
False.
Yes, it's false. St. Hubert, the image formed on the observation screen is just a single white band surrounded by dark regions corresponding to the geometric shadow of the slit.
False.
Yes, it's false. Armed forces, it is impossible to say anything about the image formed on the slit without additional information such as the distance between the screens and the focal length of the slit.
Okay, it's false.
Yes, it's false. Konongo Odumasi. The image formed on the screen is composed of a central vertical white band surrounded symmetrically on either side by series of colored vertical lines separated by dark bands.
False.
Yes, it's false. T.I AMASS. Vitamin B3 is also known as riboflavin.
True.
No, it's false. St. Hubert, thiamine is another name for vitamin B1.
True.
Yes, it's true. Armed forces. Biotin is another name for vitamin B12.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. Konongo Odumasi. Vitamin B6 is another name for pyridoxine.
True.
Yes, it's true. A preamble. For the curve x squared on 4 plus y squared on 9 equals 1. For the curve x squared on 4 plus y squared on 9 equals 1. T.I AMASS. The point 4, 0 is an x-intercept.
True.
No, it's false. St. Hubert, the point 3, 0 is a y-intercept.
False.
Yes, it's false. Armed forces. The point 0, 3 is a y-intercept.
It's false.
No, it's true. Konongo Odumasi. The point -2, 0 is an x-intercept. Yes.
True.
Yes, it's true. T.I AMASS. For a saturated solution, no more solute can dissolve, irrespective of conditions.
False.
Yes, it's false. St. Hubert. Supersaturated solutions are generally unstable.
False.
No, it's true. Armed forces. Armed forces. As pressure increases, the solubility of solutes increases.
It's false.
It's
False.
Yes, it's false. Konongo Odumasi. A solution is uniform and homogeneous throughout the mixture. Yes.
False.
No. It's true. Our last set of questions for this round. T.I AMASS. When a 256 Hz tuning fork and a 254 Hz tuning fork are sounded together, a 2 Hz beat is heard.
True.
Yes, it's true. St. Hubert. When a 256 Hz tuning fork and a 254 Hz tuning fork are sounded together, all that is heard is the 2 Hz beat.
True.
No, it's false. Armed forces. When a 256 Hz tuning fork and a 254 Hz tuning fork are sounded together, the 2 Hz beat that is heard is actually intensity variation of the sound heard at a frequency of 2 Hz.
Okay. 12.
I would allow St. Hubert to take it.
False.
No, it's true. Armed forces. Konongo Odumasi. Our last question for the round. Konongo Odumasi. Listen carefully. When a 252 Hz tuning fork and a 254 Hz tuning fork are sounded together, a 2 Hz beat is produced but cannot be heard because the frequency difference is negative.
False.
Yes, that's correct. That brings us to the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, the scores are T.I AMASS Fomena 8 points. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School 27 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary 35 points. Konongo Odumasi Senior High School 41 points. Okay. Round 4. In the final round of this contest, I'll read out a series of clues to 4 different riddles, and these clues are to enable you solve for the riddle. At any time, if you have an answer, ring your bell. I'll stop and allow you to give your answer. If you give me a correct answer on the first clue, you'd have 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. Any clue thereafter, you'd have 3 points. If your answer is incorrect, you stay out of that particular riddle and come back for the next. Our first riddle. I am an important hydrocarbon. I am an alkane. I am a gas commonly used as fuel. Into the microphone. Yes. Speak. It's not correct. They said octane. It's not correct. Yes. St. Hubert.
Propane.
No. I'll continue. I am a major component of liquefied petroleum. T.I AMASS.
Methane.
Come again?
Methane.
No. I am a major component of liquid petroleum gas used in homes. I possess 4 carbon atoms. Who am I? Armed Forces.
Butane.
That's correct. Okay. Our next riddle. I am a fish. I am a fish. I am a very powerful fish. I have no bones.
Jellyfish.
No. Anybody else ring the bell? No? Did you ring the bell?
Shark.
No. Okay, I'll continue. I have a dorsal body with dots that seems to be intentionally arranged in lines. My 2-part common name describes the largest living vertebrates in the sea. My mouth can be 5 feet wide with 3 rows of about 300 tiny rasp-like teeth. In spite of my huge size, I am not dangerous to humans. T.I AMASS.
Blue Hill.
No. Armed Forces.
Dolphin.
No. Okay. So the last clue is I feed on plankton and occasionally fish. Who am I? I'm a whale shark. Okay, our next riddle. I am a 2-digit number. 1 digit is a factor of the other digit. The sum of my digits is a dozen.
39.
No. St. Hubert.
48.
That's correct. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me finish with the last riddle. We'll come back to this. So the last riddle. I am a collection of physical phenomena. I am closely associated with a particular elementary particle. More generally, I am associated with particles which possess a specific physical characteristic derived from the name of the particle, which is sometimes designated with the second letter of the Greek alphabet. I am the collection of phenomena associated with charged matter. Who am I? Okay. Konongo Odumasi.
Beta decay.
No. St. Hubert.
We have beta emission.
No. Armed forces.
Negative charges.
Come again?
Negative charges.
Okay, so it is electricity. Electricity. That brings us to the end of round 4.
Enjoy high performance at the same price with the Super XP RON 95. Goil, good energy. Enjoy high performance at the same price with the Super XP RON 95. Goil, good energy.
At the end of round 4, the scores are T.I AMASS Fomena 8 points, Armed Forces Senior High Technical School 30 points, St. Hubert Minor Seminary 35 points, Konongo Odumasi Senior High School 41 points. Congratulations to Konongo Odumasi Senior High School for winning the first championship contest in the Ashanti region. Well done. Better luck next time to the other schools. The Gold Regional Championship is proudly sponsored by Gold with support from Joy News. This is a primetime production. Thank you and see you soon.